man got that tractor beam out of commission, or this is going to be a real short trip. Okay, hit
it! Hey.
All right.
Welcome. We're unboxing some fun things tonight. So I think, is this the first time that I've unboxed? No, I've unboxed a lot of things. I've unboxed a bunch of RS stuff at the same time.
Yeah.
But more than one statue. I've never unboxed multiple statues on our channel.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so.
Did you do multiple X-Wing fighter pilot helmets at the same time?
Yeah, a lot of that stuff.
His first RS shipment.
But yeah, so we're gonna unbox Ventress tonight and Maul tonight, Mythos from Sideshow. But sadly, Chris didn't get his today. He was supposed to. It's such a weird unboxing we're doing tonight because I got mine on Saturday. I think I had both of them at that point, and I waited for Chris. Chris was supposed to get his today. Snowstorm.
I was supposed to get it yesterday.
Snowstorm didn't allow him to get it until, hasn't come in.
Yeah.
And then Steve's getting his Emperor tomorrow. So had we waited, we might have been able to do it all together. But these have just been sitting here collecting dust. And I'm like, I want to open them.
Open them, man. Get them open.
Yeah,
would you have done an unboxing tomorrow, Steve?
I could. I told you I can wait a couple hours.
Okay.
I can't wait a couple days. That's
wait a couple hours.
We got a message from Jason that he's out tonight. He's not feeling well. He says he's going to be watching, and hopefully he doesn't end up ordering a Maul following the unboxing.
Oh, I thought he ordered it already.
You already ordered it, Chris?
No, I'm waiting for a coupon.
Okay.
I'm waiting for a coupon, then I'll order it.
I might wind up ordering a Maul as a result of this. I hope not.
Yeah, I kind of decided a couple days ago. In the last stream, I decided. I had it up on my screen, and I thought, you know what? I'll just wait. My luck, I'll just get a coupon tomorrow after I order it today. So I'll wait.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm just setting up this camera real quick, and then
I don't think they're going to sell out very quickly. I think that because I told you, hey Matt, the number on your Asajj box. Do you know what it is?
Is it on the outside?
Yeah.
Oh, I
at
haven't
the
looked
bottom.
at it
Yeah, because I'd be curious because I was in 1100s, and I'm curious if they're shipping them out number wise. Then they're making 5,000 of them. They got a long way to go.
yet. Okay. Yeah. No kidding. Don't add that camera yet, Steve. That I'm just kind of
okay.
It's good you had a hat on, Steve.
What's that?
I thought you had a hat on.
I did, but then it was too hot. There's a lot of compute power up there, so it gives off a lot of heat.
Smart.
And I didn't want to do a Rudy Giuliani by the end of the show.
Well, that's why I got ventilation.
Yeah, it's dangerous.
There's holes up here. This is a good trucker cap.
A what hat?
Trucker cap.
Trucker
cap.
Trucker. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna
I'm
start opening these boxes. I'm gonna mute for a second, and I'll be back on.
All right. Sounds good.
So you're pretty easily swayed to get them all, though, huh?
Yeah. We'll see. It's been a lesson in willpower to say no. There's something wrong with the pose. You're not going to get it. No.
I don't necessarily think there's something wrong with the pose. It's not.
I do.
I know you.
But I've gone on and on
about
that. I'm not going to bore people with that.
Yeah. I don't really have a problem with the pose. I'm starting to wonder, how am I going to display all these statues? Because I have a bunch of them coming. So,
yeah.
Steve, I got 703.
Okay, so that's interesting. Wow. Okay, and you ordered pretty late. You said so. I wonder if they're just kind of sending them out at random.
Yeah, super late.
Wait a second. You ordered super late, and I ordered mine the day or two it came out.
Well, if you didn't live in Amish country, it wouldn't have to be coming in on the back of a mule, right?
It's true.
So
that's very true. Yeah. Yeah. It honestly takes. I was telling Matt today. It takes exactly 7 days every time I get something from Sideshow. Doesn't change whatsoever. 7 days.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, well, my UPS is my app. It said that it was coming today. It said it was coming yesterday, and then the snowstorm said it was delayed one business day. So it was listed. It was listed as coming today. Yeah, we got 2 feet. Yeah.
Yeah, that shit happens, man. Especially if UPS. UPS likes to wait.
Big fucking box.
Yeah.
Box is as big as he is.
I see there's some Peaky Blinders fans in the in the chat.
Peaky Blinders is great.
Yeah, what a great show.
That is an awesome show.
Yeah, this is a Zero Foxtrot t-shirt. They do a lot of skulls and whatnot, and I really like them.
Matt, that box is almost as big as you.
It's huge.
Is that the Ventress?
This is the Ventress.
Wow.
Yeah, the Ventress box is one of the tallest Sideshow I've ever had to deal with. It's not
so big.
It's not super wide, thankfully, because that would be just killing.
Yeah. I was surprised that the Ventress is like, it's quite a bit bigger than the Maul.
Weird.
So
Yeah,
super weird.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna switch to this other camera, and then we can go to that. So hold on one second.
nice. Yeah, the Maul box is probably, I don't know, a third shorter. Yeah, height wise, I don't know. Maul's probably deeper though, is my guess.
Yeah.
I'm just hoping to get through this and decide, okay, yep, I made the right choice.
You won't. What are you trying to kid? That never happens. Never happens. It's usually the opposite. When you absolutely think, no, for sure that you're not going to get something, and then you see like this, the unboxing, you always change your mind, and you're usually halfway through ordering it.
Yep.
I wish I had some points. I used all my points.
I should check. Yeah, I just the idea of paying for 3 Mythos statues all like within 2 weeks of one another is
freaking crazy. They all came out at the same time.
They're killing fans, man.
They are.
All right, guys. Am I super skippy or am I okay?
No, you're good.
Yeah, I think that's a good nickname for you, though. Super Skippy.
Super skippy.
Yeah,
He actually sounds better, doesn't he?
he does.
Yeah.
I sound better than with the big mic.
A little higher pitched.
Well, yeah, that's probably normal.
But you got the adult filter on your regular mic. Makes you sound more like an adult.
Yeah, like a low pass filter or something. Sideshow. All right, so let me figure that. Where am I going to put this thing?
That's a huge box.
It is very big. Yeah.
I'd like to know how tall it is. How a measurement.
I think this means I can post pictures of mine on the group now.
Steve, what do? Just tip it over?
Yeah, I turn it up. Well, it's got those little indents on the end there. So if you can shake it out maybe like 6 inches, then you can pull it out a little bit more easily.
Okay.
Boy, I'm glad I have a storage bin for all these boxes. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Man.
All right. Turn it up a little bit. Okay.
So you're posting pictures online now, Steve?
I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna post. Well, no, I'll wait because I don't have them. I'll just take a few tonight. I don't know why you guys make me wait. Everybody else in the group is posting pictures. It's not like they haven't seen it before.
Just on principle.
We got a lot of people in the chat tonight, man. 33 people.
Yeah.
Some names I haven't seen before, I don't think.
Well, it's really not that heavy.
No, it's not so heavy that you're like, eh. As a matter of fact, the head doesn't feel like it's made out of vinyl. It feels like the head is made out of poly or maybe a resin or something. The only thing that feels like it's made out of vinyl is the scarf around her neck, whatever that thing is. That flares out.
I'd be pissed if the head was vinyl.
Well, that's the thing about the Sideshow premium format Kenobi. Is I heard that I have to go. I never verified for myself, but what I heard was that was out of vinyl. So
Yeah, that's what PJ has said before.
yeah,
But I don't know. Looking at that, it almost looks like the head is a weird color.
it's orange. It's got
Is
an
it?
orange tint to it, and it's the one thing I dislike about that statue.
Yeah, it's very. You can tell there's something different about it. It doesn't look
Yeah.
like it belongs on that statue.
Yeah, he went to Trump's indoor
Tanning bed.
tanning bed.
So now
Cool.
he's chopping.
All right, so the thing I got my fingers crossed on is the base. Let's hope that
This
that base.
biscuit?
Yeah,
That
let's
there's
hope that-
nothing broken on it.
Yeah. Be sure to remove all those pieces of foam because
Okay.
they can get in the way as you're pulling that thing out, and they've got them like
Um,
tucked into corners. Oh, and the bags are all taped to the box, so you're gonna have to cut your way through a lot of that.
I'm not you, so that helps. That gives me an extra
Yeah, right.
advantage. But it's still not necessarily gonna save me. Oh, interesting. Okay, so they have all these little like foam pieces stuck on this
Yeah,
thing.
and make sure you pull them out the right direction because you don't want to expand the piece as you're pulling it out.
Fuck. All right. Okay. Hold on.
Might be a two-hander there, Matt.
That's what she said.
So who's in the chat? Who we got? We got Hunter of Statues. We got DJ Comics, just Comics. Area 51. I don't know. Have we seen that name?
Told you there's
before?
some new names out here tonight.
Yeah. Comics is definitely a new name. CC3PO.
Yeah.
The Collector, Nihilus Gray.
Nice.
Nice. So is your root coming? Is your root all connected? That's not broken off.
What's that?
There's a root that wraps around from behind. Is it connected?
I'll
to the
show
base?
you. Here, I'll show you. Hold on. Sorry.
That's so cool.
Go. Yeah, it'd be to the left of the skull.
Right here.
You're skipping.
This
a little
one?
bit.
This
Hold
one?
on. I need you to stop moving your damn camera. Yeah. No. Lower. Yeah, that one right there. So that looks like it's thoroughly attached. Yeah. You see how it wraps all the way around?
Yeah.
It keeps going to your right, I think. Yeah, see how it wraps around there? That's actually pegged in, believe it or not. You
Yeah.
can
I
actually
see the, I
you
see
see
the
him?
line
Yeah.
right here.
Mine broke right there, right on the line.
Oh, really?
It's pegged in and it comes packaged together.
Yeah, it was pegged and permanently
Yeah.
glued in.
See that line right there?
Oh.
Right there. Chris, see that line?
You can see
Yeah.
the vertical line there. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's beautiful base.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Wow.
Did they ever say what that skull is?
Good question. I don't know.
That is a good question.
I wonder if it says in the description.
And there's some greens in here. I mean, it's very subtle. Everything's like really subtle in this.
It's very well done.
It's crazy.
And on the bottom of the base too, you also have whatever Darth Maul's species is, an extra skull on the bottom there.
What's that skull?
What's Darth Maul's species?
The Zabrak.
Zabrak, yeah.
It's a Zabrak skull there.
Yeah, that's pretty sick, dude. Look at that thing.
Yeah.
Dang, that's pretty cool. Crazy. Okay. Let me get into some of this stuff. What's next? What should I get next, Steve?
Put
Should
the
I
whole
start-
base together. There's a piece of base right there. Yeah.
Putting this together? Okay.
Yeah.
Let me pull this out. Okay, so this is...
There's not much to it, really. I mean,
Yeah, for sure. Get this out. And where does this plug in? Do you know?
it goes high, so it's that piece that comes out the back.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, right here.
So it's a Saurian skull. SSURINIAN.
Huh.
Never heard of that.
Oh. How do you spell it again, Chris?
SSURIAN.
Surian, huh?
Yeah, if you find it, put up a picture.
Okay, one of these
I'm sure there's something in like an EU or somebody has to have put something out there that it was.
I'm glad we do this so that if I ever have to pack this up again, at least I have an idea
Oh,
of
that
where
looks
things go.
that looks pretty cool. I'll share my screen.
Man, look at that face.
Yeah. So which one do you like? Oh, you haven't seen the other one yet. So
I haven't seen the other one yet, but geez, that's freaking beautiful.
I'll tell you what, the original premium format. Oh wow,
yeah, that's what it looks like.
wow, that's cool.
Matt, I have the Surian up on the screen if you want to see.
Yeah, oh yeah, I see. Yep, that's cool.
Yeah.
Was that in the
Oh, yeah.
Clone Wars episode?
Must have been. Kind of reminds me of that creature from.
I know which one you're talking about. The big one that was in they've.
No, different series.
Yeah.
The Blue People, Unobtainium. Avatar. Remember
Oh,
in the
yeah.
in the woods where the creatures coming out left and right.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. The Asajj Ventress premium format, the older one, that one has a beautiful face as well. The head sculpt on that one is.
You think so? Really?
Yeah, I loved it. I
don't
loved
like
it.
that old statue very much.
I actually did. I especially like the head sculpt.
Man, they really suck at this, don't they?
Yeah, they don't normally tape down all the bags like that, but they did here.
Their packaging sucks.
And you guys are making I think it was you, Matt, that were busting my chops about the packaging when I complained about it on the last group therapy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, somebody did. Somebody gave me a hard time.
Steve, that's our job. We don't get paid for this, so we got to take some kind of payment and pleasure out of it,
Right?
No, we just don't pay you, Chris.
Oh, Chris, you just went to shit there. Your mic.
I know. I don't know what happened there.
That was weird. Okay.
Okay, so all right, hold on 1 second.
Should do the body next, man.
Yeah, I was just gonna look at the head, but okay, so I'm gonna take the body out.
That's like literally the only picture of a Surian that shows up on a search.
Really?
Every other picture is Ventress Mythos.
Gosh, it's so annoying.
You should just cut the tape.
This tape is so stupid.
Cut it, man.
I just don't want to break anything, man. I don't want to like.
I haven't gotten a statue from Sideshow in years.
Huh. Not direct, at least.
No. Well, yeah, no.
Because Mythos Fett. You just got
Mythos Fett and Leia, Slave Leia. I got.
Yeah. Hunter statues sounds thrilled to have been proven right that you wear pants, Matt. So.
Yeah, what?
Hunter statues is thrilled to find out that you wear pants.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Today.
I got pajama pants on.
Yeah, me too. I make it till dinner, and then right after dinner, it's into pajamas.
All right, so
at least with COVID.
I haven't stepped that foot. I haven't gone out of the house the last 2 days. Well, to shovel. That's it.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm really happy that they went sculpted with like everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's not all PVC.
Right. So I don't know if it's poly or resin, but it's nice.
Does this thing go in here? Is that where that goes?
Yep. And the other foot goes on that branch that's coming up.
Okay, got it. Okay, so let me see. Hold on. I just want to make sure. Okay, I'm gonna have to do this with the hands. Hold on.
That's what she said.
Oh, I get this wrong.
Only the best for you guys. Woo!
Yeah,
Hey, all right, a little baggy, but okay.
Pull those damn pants up.
Okay.
Oh, he sat down. Damn it. Whoa, what are you spinning on it for? So it fits in better?
Yeah.
Okay.
So bummed I don't have mine.
Yeah, this could be you right now, Chris.
Yeah, but I got a better ass.
Yeah, statue's temporary and ass is for life. Is that what you're saying?
Is there a trick
Not
to this?
always.
No? You got to make sure. Okay, make sure it's in the right angle going in from the top straight down.
Did this go on? Should I take this off?
I don't think it'd hurt to take it off.
Did that come on the base, or did you put that in, Matt?
That was one piece you had to add on.
No.
It's the only piece of the base you have to add.
Mm.
It was easier with it off?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wonder if Maul's all taped in like that too.
Yeah, we'll find out.
What's that?
Wonder if Maul's taped in like that as well. So do you go hood or no hood, Steve?
No, hood. I prefer the hood on.
Yeah, so do I.
I don't. Yeah, the bald is. I might like the bald on me, but not my women. So.
This is true. What's going on, Matt? You're on mute.
I'm gonna switch over to that other camera now that I'm here.
Okay.
Now that I'm at this spot.
Yep. The lightsaber, if I remember correctly, is in like a clamshell plastic case as well.
So it fits pretty well with the other Mythos, huh? Like
it's great.
Aesthetically wise.
Yes. I have it right next to my Maul, and I'm pretty happy with it. I wish they had. I was talking with Matt about this. I wish they had done like the classic Mythos base and just had all the vines growing up and over it.
Yeah, they could have. They could have. I don't know why
they could have done that, and they didn't. It would have been nice to have done that.
Yeah, it just makes sense. All right, let me get the head sculpt and everything.
Yeah, Marlon's talking about my shiny head.
They were earlier as well. Mr. Clean.
I could try to put a hat on. Let's see.
Now you look like a Boy Scout.
Do I? Not a shield member?
What do they call those? The head of the Boy Scouts.
The Scoutmaster?
Troop Master, yeah.
Well, I have held that position, so. Aw.
Come on, Jason.
Jason, you could fall asleep easily enough on your own. And this is hot. I can't wear this shit.
He falls asleep on shows all the time.
Yeah.
Do you know where you're gonna put these things, Matt?
Good question.
Harris.
Yeah. He asked if it would fit in a DTOF the other day when we were talking.
It won't.
It will if you remove one shelf. It'll width-wise is fine.
I actually have a bunch of shelves on different levels. I put those U-bolts on. But I also put like aluminum brackets going down as well. L brackets.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You're gonna have to do something dramatic, I think, in order to fit more stuff in there.
Yeah.
The problem is all that vintage collection stuff just takes up so much surface space because of you're showing off the boxes.
Not really.
Taking up the whole freaking wall.
Yeah, a whole wall. These are my two smallest walls.
Yeah.
These, yeah, and then the big. I got three other walls over there that are a lot bigger.
Mm.
So no, they don't take up nearly as much space as the other stuff does. It's the pool table that's got to go. Supposed to have had it out Sunday, but then it snowed,
Mm.
and now it's probably going to go out next Sunday. Has to go because now I have my Falcon on the table and ready to go. It's
What is he doing? What's it take? Oh, because he's opening up those clamshells. Yeah. They're taped
he
on.
can't hear us.
Yeah, and they're taped on 4 sides. They're a real pain in the ass.
I'm surprised we haven't seen any more Mythos pieces announced.
Yeah, they kind of just shot their load, and now they're moving on. I don't know what the deal is.
I mean, they did only come out with 4 last time, and now they came out with 4 this time.
5. Right? Vader, Maul.
What was it,
Obi-Wan.
5 last time?
Vader, Maul, Obi-Wan,
Okay.
Gamorrean, and who's the 5th?
Obi-Wan.
Oh, Boba Fett.
Boba Fett.
Yeah.
Well, I want to.
Well, they haven't even shown final. They haven't shown like other than a. Did they actually show it? Yeah, they did. Right.
The final for the Obi-Wan.
Well, they showed. They had like sideshow days or whatever, so they actually had a statue there, didn't they? If I remember correctly.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I do remember they had an actual statue.
They need to fix that shit though.
But they haven't put them up for order.
No, probably because they're gonna fix that crap.
Fucking who has hair that goes the opposite direction? And it's such a good the base. Oh.
Well, at least it's got hair.
Okay.
I can't talk either.
Yeah.
Taking him a long time to open that sucker up.
God, this is not good for TV here. Not good for live. Jeez. The least you could do is maybe sing a little while you're doing that.
Oh gosh, dude.
I
I didn't think it was gonna take that long.
Opening up
Wow.
those clamshells is a pain in the ass, huh?
No, it sucks, dude. The lightsaber is the worst part.
Yeah.
Dude, this is pretty.
Yep.
Whatever the hell this is, the back thing that goes
Yeah, it
on?
goes in the back.
Really-
Uh-huh.
It's really
So
nice.
that's
I mean, you see all
the-
the feathers and stuff on there.
Yeah.
That's the PVC piece.
Is that PVC, that one?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Also, I think the only thing that's PVC is the scarf that's coming off of the head sculpts.
This right here.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it could be PVC. I'm not sure.
I don't know if this is true. Hunter's statue says they're lost without you. I kind of feel like we've got more room to stretch out without Mr. Boston.
Oh, Jason, he's on.
Yeah. He's watching.
Yeah. Well, hopefully, he feels a little better. That guy just keeps getting sick all over the place.
We
It's
don't have- we
disgusting,
don't-
Jason. It's disgusting.
It's called poor hygiene.
Yeah, it's absolutely disgusting.
Where you been, man? That you're getting sick all the time.
Right. So obviously, this is the beautiful, like,
Which one do you like better, Matt?
probably the hooded. I mean, I've just from looking at all the pictures and stuff, I really like the hooded. Man, they did a really good job though on. They did a really good job on her lipstick too, dude. Like it's like glossy and like it's really, really cool.
It's weird how those scarves stick out so far from her head.
Yeah, it's cool though. Really cool though. Let me turn the background off.
What's it? Oh,
Turn the background off. Maybe she pops out a
Yeah.
little more.
There you go.
gotta put the saber in. You gotta finish her off, man.
Oh,
Killing me.
So how many different swap outs are there? Can you change from a saber to something else? I don't remember.
No, the only swap out's the head.
The head. That's it.
Yeah.
Is somebody making? Is that me? Nope.
Oh, she barely fits it. My wall's like over here. It's crazy. Yeah, she's really pretty. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's an amazing statue. It really
It
is.
really is. It's
It
beautiful.
really delivered. You know, like all the hype. We've had this thing hyped for so long now, right? And rarely does a piece that's so hyped for so long actually deliver.
Yeah,
This one did.
that's so pretty.
This was an immediate order. This wasn't. I didn't even hesitate on this whatsoever.
I just don't know where I'm going to put it. Like, I would love to put her up here, up there, up with all the other Mythos, but I just don't know if I know. I'm not quite sure if I had the room to do that. I'm not sure. I got to figure that out. But,
Is she a lot taller than other Mythos? Do you think she's as tall as, say, Boba Fett? Is Boba Fett? Well, Boba Fett with the gun is the tallest, right?
Boba Fett with the gun is the tallest. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, she's not that tall. She's not as tall as his gun, but she's as tall as Boba Fett for sure. I would say. I mean,
yeah, it's surprising she's not. You would think that she's really tall, but it's actually not too bad. Maybe she's 3 inches taller than Shakti.
gosh, it's so good though.
Beautiful.
Hold on. Let me put the hooded on.
Wasn't Rob saying he likes the bald head first?
Yeah.
Better.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's a freak though.
it matches his fantasies a little bit better.
He wants to rub it.
Dang!
Yeah,
Yeah, that's much better.
Wow.
pretty cool.
So bummed
So
out.
pretty.
on that, man.
So pretty. Yeah, let me
Matt, do a rundown on it real quick. You know, maybe go through it. And
yeah, well, I was gonna get my other camera too, so we can
Okay.
look at it up close. But like, it's so I'll say this: the only thing that is weird, and this Chris, you just mentioned this, and I think it's worth noting. These things that are coming off of her are a little bit strange, kind of. This one specifically, Steve, I don't know what you think about this. The hooded one comes like straight out.
Okay.
Like it's straight. Look at that. Look
Oh,
at how
yeah.
straight it is. Look how straight it is, right?
Mhm.
The other one, you can tell comes more like has a little bit more down.
Mhm.
It comes down her side a little bit more.
Mhm.
I'm not quite sure how I feel about that.
Is it PVC?
Yeah,
I think so. So like, could you heat it up and
you probably
Heat it up
could.
and bend it.
bend it?
I just would be a little bit worried about cracking the paint.
Yeah, but you could
Yeah.
try it, and if it doesn't work, send it back to Sideshow.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, let's not talk about that because. But that said, like, do you guys think? Do you think all of them are like this, or do you think
Yeah,
everyone's
yeah.
varies?
No, I think they're all like that, and it doesn't bother me at all. You know, things are going to flap in the wind. At some point, they're going to be straight.
Oh, I know your
So-
thing flaps in the wind, but I'm just I don't think everybody's does. Do you know, Steve? Did you have any problems with the weight, like her?
Yeah, give it a little. 2 hands. Put one hand in the back and one hand in the front, and kind of push it backwards and see if it like rocks a little bit from the bit. Yeah, see that?
Yeah.
So it's a little bit unstable. It has like 2 levels. It's not going to fall over, but it definitely has 2 levels of the base there where if you push it back a little bit, it settles into another position.
Yeah, I can see that.
Right.
Can you put like a different like another felt on the bottoms to stop it from moving around?
I don't think it's not going to move around. First of all, it's not that bad. It's not like it's
Right.
You know, it's just not.
Matt, do you notice a difference in color between the hood and the robes?
Yeah, but like there's variations throughout the whole thing.
Sure.
Right. So like I'm okay with it. I think like there's darker bits right here inside here.
Yeah.
And then there's like a lot of this stuff matches this stuff down here.
Mhm.
I think it's fine.
I think we're desperately trying to find something to complain about.
It is
And
absolutely amazing.
There's nothing.
There's
nothing to complain.
literally nothing wrong with this.
Yeah.
I mean, the only thing I can say that if you get a wonky-eyed Ventress or like, you know, if something like that were to happen, then okay, yeah, maybe you know, you'd have to send it back. But other than that, the base is unbelievable. It's not overly.
The only part that I saw an issue is the bottom of the base. When you flip it over and you look at the artwork there, the border around the artwork looked a little bit rough, like it was dirty. It wasn't very smooth, and you know, there's no sense taking it apart right now. But that was the only part of the whole statue. Around the perimeter of the artwork on the bottom of the base was a little bit unclean. It wasn't sharp. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, but again,
who looks at the bottom?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing, right? Like the base is like super. It has like all these different colors in it, like browns, darker browns, greens, like different varieties of all the different colors, but it's not overly done. It's not like it's like, you know, it's just painted. It's painted really well. Like they did
like
really good.
Is it muted like the Mythos statues are?
Yeah, it feels very muted. It does.
Yeah.
You know, it's reminiscent. They did a really good job on the Yoda legendary scale. Yoda.
Yeah, sure.
It had the Dagobah base on it, and they did a great job there too. They can really do the vegetation type of bases. They've got those nailed.
Yeah, Ninja's saying the paint job on mine definitely isn't as bad as Mr. X's. I don't know what.
Like, really, Mr. X had a problem with the paint.
Yeah, I mean, other than maybe the detail on her belt here, that I could see maybe that being an issue with somebody. Mine's fine. This one's great, but maybe that's a problem.
What was wrong with Mr. X's?
I don't remember.
I don't know. You know what I will say? I will say this though. And this is my concern with the premium format of Sideshow's version. I look at things like this, the back here, and there's certain things. Her most of what she's got going on looks fantastic. There's things like this back here that look a little bit plasticky in certain light. I don't think you'd be able to tell otherwise. But
it's
like
a top coat, you think it's
but see, maybe I can move it around. It looks a little bit shiny, and it's a tree.
Yeah,
and it's a little bit soft. You can tell there's details there, but it's a little soft. I don't know, man. That's about it. I think I'm just more concerned. Like if I got a premium format from Sideshow, now I think all of them look like this. Every picture I've seen looks soft like this.
Yeah.
Look like there's just not a whole lot going on.
Yeah.
But other than that, like everything else is really. I mean,
I want to know why
incredible.
they're making. I want to know why these Mythos pieces, besides Obi-Wan, none of them look soft, but there's premium format figures that they just announced, like Cara Dune, what's his name, Gideon, and Mando. They all look kind of soft, especially Cara Dune.
Yeah,
especially she looks most like a Gentle Giant piece.
Yeah, well, clearly
but these don't.
Yeah,
these
the Sun Conditions Sideshow can really do a good job, huh? There's just, it's nice. It's really nice to have something that's just a home run from them. Because
I wonder. Okay, so I've said this before about X-Men statues being really nice because you don't have to follow a specific actor's face, right?
Yeah.
Take case in point right here, Asajj Ventress. It's not a specific actress.
But put the head sculpt aside for a minute. The rest of the statue is heads above anything that's premium format. The base is imaginative, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
The pose is imaginative, whereas with the premium formats, they're just kind of dull poses on dull bases, painted in a dull way with an imperfect head sculpt. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
This is pretty crazy.
Yeah, this is great.
Oh, it's
Might be one of the
unbelievable.
best ones they've done. Might be
I
one
told
of
you
the
it's right up there with all the other mythos. As a matter of fact, if I had to rank the mythos, this would edge in front of the classic Maul mythos. I think that this is better than the old Maul mythos.
Well, that one's kind of weak to begin with. That's like the worst out of the
Well,
five.
yeah,
So five.
it's definitely number 5 out of all of them. I like it more than most people do.
Yeah.
But it, you know, when you're in such tough competition, it's hard to somebody's got to be on the bottom, right? But that Maul is better than any premium format they're doing today.
All the pictures of that Maul I've seen, I didn't really like, but when I saw it in Thor's basement, I actually really liked it a lot.
I think it's great, and it looks great next to Ventress. I'll be posting a picture of that.
Well, the Mythos Maul, the 2 head sculpts, one of them's real bad though, isn't it?
I'm trying to remember because I choose one and then I never think about the outs anymore.
Because I've seen, I didn't remember that I had 2, and then I saw somebody else
up on the solo layout here. Okay.
See, that's the one I'm talking about. It's a little bit soft and a little, I mean, like, I don't know. It's not bad. It's just,
right.
And then that I can see being a problem if it's not painted right.
But it is here.
Oh yeah, it's great.
So what do you do if it comes not painted right? Do you just send it back?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's pretty important.
Yeah.
Does this stick out back far from the wall? Does this gonna have to go far from the wall because of the lightsaber?
Probably. I mean, look at that, dude.
Oh yeah, they go out pretty far.
Check her left shoulder for red paint. Do you see any red paint on her left shoulder? Your other left.
Oh, her left shoulder.
Yeah, you're definitely freezing a little bit there, Matt. Okay. Yeah, I don't see any.
No, I don't see any.
Yeah.
So gorgeous.
I mean, that is crazy.
Yeah. Notice the lightsabers. So I had a question about this. I have her lightsabers, the Legacy Collection from Disney, and they're a completely different design. Did she switch her lightsabers up at any point? Do you guys remember?
I don't remember.
I don't either. I don't remember either.
These sabers do not match the ones that I have from Legacy Disney. So it made me think, I wonder if she's got, because these sabers are actually pretty cool. They're reminiscent of Dooku's saber.
They are.
I would be curious to see if that's a real design and not just made up for Mythos. Because if it is, I want to get my hands on that.
His face is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bright on camera. I'm gonna have to take some pictures of it and put it in the group.
Now, the rest of the base, you said the back looks real shiny and plasticky. That looks kind of shiny too, doesn't it?
It doesn't to my eye.
Okay.
This is just the camera's a little bright, but there are some parts of the base that do look a little shiny. Yes. I think if you have it up on the shelf, you're not really going to notice that though.
No.
Yeah.
It's freaking awesome.
Yeah, I mean that's just unbelievable. So, yeah, that's amazing.
The 2003 Clone Wars, is that the
Tartakovsky?
Yeah.
T.
I wonder. Okay, Tartakovsky.
It might be
Tartakovsky.
Look it up.
Hugo, thank you, dude. Appreciate that. Is it true that this statue feels light in weight compared to the traditional sideshow statues?
Be right back, guys.
Sure.
I don't want to hear. Hold on.
It's not like it's not like you say, wow, this is light. It probably is lighter, I wonder if this is resin as opposed to polystone or the old statues. But
How do you pick this up, Steve? Like, where do you pick it up from? Because like this thing, you can't touch this back part.
When I pick up statues, I like to have one hand on the figure and one hand on the bottom of the base, like wrapping with my fingers underneath.
So you do it kind of like this.
So I'll have one there, yeah, and then I slip my fingers underneath there, and that way I have both hand in two hands. Careful, don't break any roots with your thumb. Just make sure your thumb is not on a protrusion.
It's on a solid part.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's not that light.
No.
Once you get it all on there, it's not that light. No. I mean, it's it's not it's not XM Luke heavy or Iron Studios Vader heavy. It's not like that.
No,
but
man,
those are very heavy.
You know what's actually, Matt? What's heavy is XM fat.
Yes, I've heard it's crazy heavy.
XM fat is
isn't it like 30 pounds or something, 35 pounds?
Yeah, it's a heavy son of a bitch.
Yeah.
It is.
No, but this is nice. This is a good weight. I don't know if it's I bet this feels a lot like Mythos Vader.
Okay.
In weight, which he doesn't have much going on.
No.
So it kind of feels like that.
Yeah.
But man, this is
instant
crazy.
classic, man.
It's
instant classic.
Crazy. I mean,
so let's see. Mark asks if any of us have the premium format Sand Trooper. As talking about the skull bone base. I don't. I know the base you're talking about, kind of similar to the skull base that Shakti has.
Let's see if you can see this. I'm trying to get them to see if they can see this. The lipstick, the red on the lipstick. It keeps focusing on me. See if I can get it to focus on her. Hold on. Let me see if I can do this manually.
We can kind of replace your whole, the way you've got it there. It's almost like her head is on your body. Wearing the hat.
Just replace it. Let me see if I can get this to work. See if I can do this. Yeah, I mean, like this. You see her lips? Like her lips have that little bit of red in there.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, dude. It's so pretty. It's just so pretty. I don't know, that bald head sculpt looks good.
Yep.
It looks really good, really good. I don't know. Which one do you have? You have the hooded, Steve?
I keep them hooded for sure. Yeah. I don't really like Asajj Ventress bald look very much. I prefer.
That's because you're a misogynist. That's okay.
Oh well, someday maybe I'll learn.
I don't like bald women either, but this looks good.
No, I bet you do, Chris. You just
I said I don't.
Don't know yet. I like that her thingy comes down closer to her body on this one.
Her thingy?
You mean the
tassel?
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's the only thing I like about this one, but I don't know. She still looks really good. She still looks really good.
Yeah.
Bald. Just straight up bald like Chris likes it. And she looks great.
No, wait. Which part are we talking about?
Totally shaved.
The head.
I like specific things. Totally
I know you're freaking crazy. Man, what a beautiful statue. Seriously, guys.
So CC says, I skimmed through the review, but he didn't like the lack of definition in the paint on the base. Bleed over from wraps to her skin and her feet. So yeah, I don't see any bleed overs on mine. I don't see any bleed overs on Matt's. But yeah, the lack of definition in the paint on the base. Okay.
Yeah, you know, it's tough. It's tough, guys, because Mr. X gets so many like prime ones, and
oh yeah,
I mean he's dealing with the best of the best of the best. So he's got probably a different skill than almost any of us have. So I can see that. I can see him being like, to me, this is amazing. And I'll say this: the Mythos have a different feel to me, and this kind of. I'm glad that this kind of has a little bit of that in it, where it does feel. it feels different to me than the other Sideshow stuff that they do. It feels like all the Mythos feel a lot like how NYC feels. It's a lot more, it kind of
Yeah.
feels like handmade almost.
But
I mean,
this
these
feels
guys-
like a Mythos, right?
it feels very Mythos. It
Yeah.
feels very, very good. They did a great job.
Does this one look like? Does this one feel handmade as well?
I no, not as much as like an NYC does. I think an NYC just is a lot more rough around the edges in some sense, but I think it lends itself to their style. I just really like that about the NYC pieces, and I feel like that about the old Mythos pieces are very much like you can tell they're hand sculpted. Like but it's amazing, right? And
what's his name follows like that. Asajj is very much like that as well. Not Asajj. Shakti.
Yeah, Shakti's a little bit like that.
Yeah, it's
honestly,
classic hand sculpted.
Yeah, but this it feels fantastic. It will go very well with those. I mean, I have no doubt.
So you guys think I should do Asajj Ventress for Comic-Con?
Yes.
I think I should cosplay Ventress.
No, you have to go as Lobot.
I need to
What's
get
her name?
I need to get the feathers sticking out of my back. And
Allie can give you her costume. She wore it.
Sinead O'Connor with the lightsaber. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, you need to go as Lobot and nobody else.
Yeah. Oh, when I was at Star Wars Celebration a couple years ago, I was in line with a woman who was doing Lobot. She was in the middle of chemo. So what she did was she embraced it, and she did a Lobot on her head. She looked amazing.
Really? Is that good?
I decided right then and there that that's what I wanted to do the next time if I ever cosplay. I want to do a Lobot just like she did. She knocked it out of the park. It was amazing.
That's awesome. That's really cool.
Yeah.
So now that you're done with your chemo, that's what you want to do?
Fortunately, that's not the case in my situation.
Got it. Different situation.
Okay. This shave is by choice.
It's by choice. Well, that's cool. Yeah, I think you would be an amazing Lobot. Would you have to wear glasses, Steve? You got contacts?
I got it going on right now, man.
That's so good.
You think?
It's so good, dude.
Perfect.
I'm telling you, man.
Yeah, I definitely have to wear glasses. I've
You
never
need a
worn
big
contacts.
poofy shirt.
Oh, really?
The big poofy shirt too.
Right. Yeah.
I'm sure you got one of those in your closet, don't you?
Actually, no, I don't.
A lot.
And those flared gray pants, right?
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna start breaking into mall.
Okay. Yeah, just don't use the word breaking with statues, okay?
Okay, I'm
Before
gonna start.
you go though, where are you putting that?
I don't know. Because I'm thinking about it. So I'm gonna put up by CZ3. Next to CZ3 is gonna be Regal Robot Rancor.
Okay.
And I'm gonna push XM Luke and Vader over, and Shakti's gonna go somewhere else. I gotta figure out where she's gonna go.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's where that's gonna go. And then I can put them, I can put them up top there. I mean, you can see up top there.
Yeah.
I can put them up there, but I just don't know. Like, I get worried. Look, I live in California. I get worried that, we're going to have an earthquake and all of a sudden all my shelves are just going to fall down.
Do you have insurance yet?
No. I need to.
Wasn't it? I called you. Was it North Carolina that had an earthquake? I'm like, Matt, did you have an earthquake? Did you have an earthquake?
I think it's funny because it's coming. That's how you know people don't understand what earthquakes are. Because I told Chris, we have earthquakes every day for all the time, but they're not giant earthquakes. They're just like small little things. You can't even feel them. You're never going to feel them. So
I'll take the snow over an earthquake.
I know. I hear you, dude. I've been in some big earthquakes, dude. They're terrifying. Okay. So let me start getting into that. Yeah, let me get into that. All right, speak amongst yourselves. I'm gonna open this thing.
Okay. All right. So the only one you're getting, Chris, is Ventress, or are you getting more than that?
Well, I plan on getting them all. My son's been talking.
You're not going to get the Emperor.
Fuck no.
Yeah.
No.
So you're not getting
And
them all. You're not getting them all.
I'm
You're just
no,
getting you're getting Ventress and probably Maul.
yeah, probably Maul. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do not want Obi-Wan. I don't like that at all. And I don't like that bird at all either. I'm really hoping to come out with something cool different, like maybe a Chewbacca or a Rex or
Mace Windu, please.
I'm not a fan of name Mace, to be honest with you.
Mace Windu Mythos would be amazing, I think.
It'd be cool. It would be cool. There's been pictures floating around from one of the Kacharic brothers, like concept art.
Mm.
Apparently, they had like a whole bunch planned of a bunch of different concepts made, but I guess they said Sideshow Mythos Cad Bane would be cool. Yeah.
Yeah, but now that NYC is doing that Cad Bane, I don't need another one. The NYC Cad Bane is all I need.
Yeah, but we don't have it yet.
I know. I'm gonna figure something out. I will get my hands on it. Hopefully.
Now you're right. That one is definitely way better than anything Sideshow can make.
I mean, if I didn't have the NYC, yeah, then I'd be all over a Mythos Cad Bane, right?
I would like a Captain Rex. That would be like Captain Rex or like a sand, like the sand person, the Tusken Raider would be cool. I can see him come out with Tusken Raider.
Yeah.
They gotta have one that they throw in that is like off the wall, like the Gamorrean guard. Like, okay, so in the first ones you have Maul, you have Vader, you have Obi-Wan, you have Boba Fett, and then there's a Gamorrean.
Yeah.
You know,
that was inspired.
I love my Gamorrean.
How did they come up with that, man? Unreal.
I thought you would like it more than you did.
Oh, I think it's great.
Yeah.
I mean, but if I had to rank them, well, definitely Kenobi is number one. Fett. So I would have to choose between Vader and the Gamorrean. And I'd have to say Gamorrean's probably number 4. Honestly,
Really?
yeah.
Oh, I love my Vader.
And it's kind of like the first 4 are all A's, and then Maul is a B. Yeah.
I don't know why I'm not a fan of the Vader one. I know everybody loves
really?
it, and I've seen it at Thor's house, and I didn't like it as much as I thought I was going to. But on the flip side, Boba Fett wasn't one that I was really actively searching for. But then when I saw it at his house, I was like, man, I've got to have that freaking thing.
Yeah. This is probably the equivalent to the Gamorrean guard, a Mythos Jar Jar. That would be
You would get that?
Oh, in a flash. I love the character of Jar Jar.
God, I hate Jar Jar. Man. Hate everything about it.
I think it's great. If I could get the life-size Jar Jar, if I could get it, I'd do it.
All I can remember is when I watched episode 1 for the first time, I'm like, what the fuck is he saying? I could not understand a single damn word.
Oh, man.
It's funny because there's a guy across the street who's Jamaican. And I was out snow plowing and I went over and I was helping him snowplow out his driveway because he was just shoveling. And he was talking to me. And I couldn't understand what he was saying either. He was offering me a beer, and I'm like, what? No, I don't drink beer. He's like, no, I'll give you a beer now because you helped me. And I'm like, oh, no.
Where did you grow up? Where did you grow up in a city or what?
Suburbs.
Yeah,
I grew up in the suburbs.
Suburbs of what?
Allentown.
Okay, so I grew up in New York City. And I went to a school where every possible ethnicity was in that school. So I've never had any issue with hearing through accents. But
I don't usually either. But Jar Jar was that was terrible. I'm sorry, but no. I know people like Jar Jar, but no.
Yeah. Okay. So let's see. CC talks about the Kenobi of Tusken Raider.
Well, Jar Jar speaks
for sure.
Jamaican. It's a very Jamaican accent.
When we watched the prequels the first time, I never made any associations in my head between the characters and real life ethnicities or stereotypes, right?
Right.
And then afterwards, people started pointing out all the stereotypes in it, and I was like, "Oh my god!
Oh my god, it was right. Yeah.
Hold on, I had no idea." So,
And the Nemodians
oh,
were heavily
God,
Asian.
yeah, and Watto. Oh my gosh,
Watto, what was he?
I don't even want to say it. Yeah, I'm going to leave it out. It's so sad. But
I don't know what he was.
yeah. But just you scratch your head and you say, how did that happen by accident? You know,
Was it Hispanic? Supposed to be Hispanic?
Watto is. I'm not. I'll talk later about it. I'm not going to say it.
I don't think anybody's going to get offended.
It's so bad. It's honestly it's so bad.
Oh, really? Okay.
But
okay.
No, that's not quite there. But yeah, they were just so bad, and you scratch your head and say, was that? How could that have been accidental? The whole just how could it have been? It was everybody so mentally biased in the way they did things that they didn't recognize their own biases.
So. I mean, it wasn't 1970. It was 1999. It was not that bad.
Yeah.
So, couple of guys asking. Where was it? The one guy asked for. Oh, look.
What are they
Brian
asking?
Shaw. I actually live near Kutztown College, which is close to Allentown.
Okay.
And almost to Boyertown, where Warhawk Legend was from.
Warhawk Legend. Where do I know that from? Is that one of our viewers?
Yeah, he's watching right now. Warhawk Legend 69.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So Greg says that Kotobukiya is supposed to release this month. You might get it despite the weird scale. So I have the Maul Kotobukiya, the samurai-looking Maul. I love that thing. Yeah, but the scale is weird, and it's hard to get it to fit in with everything. I think I've got it now.
Yeah.
But definitely the scale makes it tough. I don't like mixing. It's hard. It's a real challenge to mix scales in your collection.
Yeah,
it really is because it can look really bad if you do it the wrong way.
I have the Biker Scout Kotobukiya where he's crouching.
Yeah. Okay. I think I know.
I like it. It comes close to 6 scale, to be honest with you.
All right. I'm working through it here.
The Kotobukiya Biker Scout.
Oh, did you already get the base out?
Yeah, I definitely opened the box upside down, but it doesn't matter.
Dude, we wanted to watch that. Why did you hide that from us?
Me opening the box?
Yeah.
You only get one of those a stream. You got to pay for the rest of it.
So
it's on my
OnlyFans
page. I'm live.
You like that Biker Scout, Chris? I think it's.
I like it. I mean, it's not great. Don't get me wrong. It's not a sideshow statue. It's not a NYC statue, but
Steve, I'd be concerned this thing would be broken coming to you. There's all these like little rocks coming off of this thing.
Well, I was freaked out about the horns on the base for Ventress and what was going to happen there. But they don't none of them look broken.
They don't look bad in person.
Yeah. Gesundheit.
Thank you. Nose is tingling.
You can see
trying to show a smallest crotch.
Yeah.
It's just pretty awesome. I mean, the colors on that thing is crazy. Look at that. Jeez. It's beautiful.
Oof.
I don't know what's supposed to go first.
Please watch what you're
video.
doing. Please watch what you're doing. Thank you.
I'm good. I just don't know. I haven't seen the video. I don't know what's supposed to go in.
You're freaking me out with not looking where you're waving that thing.
Man, I just can't believe that little peg holds it in there and balances out right.
Right. It's probably steel rod throughout it.
Oh God, but you think it'd be longer than just a half an inch?
Yeah, that's what she said.
I wouldn't put. I'd push like with the foot rather than on the leg. There you go.
Ay, mama, Jesus.
It's okay, Steve.
The way you wave that, the arm looked like it was going
Steve,
to hit the table.
it's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be okay, Steve.
The arm came flying down like ah.
Yeah, but it's probably like 6 inches away from the base.
Yeah, maybe. I'm worried about smacking the table.
Oh, don't wiggle it.
Just a little bit.
I might have to work on this hole.
That's what she said.
Spit on it.
Yeah, so see this has this peg that comes out, and then it's got this smaller peg. That smaller peg hole is like it's got like a piece of something in the way.
A hymen.
Basically.
So get a pocket knife or a screwdriver and clear it out.
Yeah, hold on.
That was bad.
Jeez, oh my goodness. You're terrible, man.
I am. I'm horrible.
He's freaking me out with the way he's waving the statue around. Ah! Jeez.
It's like a little girl with a Barbie doll flipping it around.
Yeah, he needs to go back and watch the video and see why I was freaking.
You're just freaking because you're so used to everything being broken.
Yeah, pretty bad.
Did you ever have that Kenobi Biker Scout?
No.
No.
So is that the third one? Do they have any other Kenobi 1/7 scale?
What?
I don't think. Do they have any other Kenobi 1/7 scale?
Who?
Kenobi
Does who have? Do they have more 1/7 scale? I don't know. I only just bought that.
Okay, because I think it's just the Scout and the Maul, and now the Tusken.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's just. I bought that. I think it was like
Got it.
90s.
Winning.
I got it. Man, it takes a lot to get that foot in there, though.
That's what she said. Go ahead.
That's like your fifth she said comment already.
I know. It's just
Well, I'm putting stuff together. That's how it works.
it's a whole night of that's what she said.
Are you confident about the weight distribution on that leg, or?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's solid. That's rock solid. The whole base is moving.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's a lot better than. I mean, I don't have everything on it yet, but it's a lot better than Ventress.
There's not much more to put on.
Now this one is a deep statue.
Yeah.
I start. One of the problems that's holding me back on even doing this is how deep it is, because it would have to. It couldn't go into my bellies, and then it's competing for open space. It's like,
Well, like I'm still struggling with where I'm gonna put my XM Boba because it's so deep.
what's he turning his camera off for? What are you doing, Matt?
He doesn't want us looking at his hiney.
This is a live unboxing, dude.
I got my kids I got to deal with, man. They're way more important than you guys.
Okay, all right, that makes sense.
Let's see.
Oh, so there is a lot more to put on that. Is that PVC?
No, that's at least not. I don't think so.
That's just his skirt.
So I'll say there is. I mean, you'd be hard pressed to see it from anywhere but above it. But there's a bit of a open, like a little bit more of an open seam on the top of that.
Yeah. Okay.
But you can't really tell.
You have it in all the way?
I think so. Yeah.
You gotta go as deep as it can go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's one of those where it just kind of magnets in, kind of a thing,
Yeah. Well, Sideshow does have issues with gaps.
It's not bad though, at all.
Yeah. CC says you filmed the putting the peg in the hole for your OnlyFans.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. I took pictures of it. But I had to like take it out, put it back in, take it out, put it back in, take it out, put it back in, because they like that stuff.
Matt, what lightsaber is this? Is this the old Solo Maul lightsaber that on this?
I don't know. I'll look at it in just a second. I'll pull that out.
Because Jason was saying about displaying this with that Corbanth lightsaber we got.
You know, I think Trexler is onto something here. We could do a whole series called Shirtless Unboxings, and then Matt could do all his unboxings without his shirt on. I bet you we.
I mean, if we do a Patreon, we could do that.
Probably we could probably get like what 10% more viewers.
Well, we probably get like 2 more people.
10% less.
Yeah, 10% less exactly. I'm gonna figure out a.
Yep. I agree with Mark. I love everything about this Maul except the pose. Yep.
Doesn't bother me.
Wow, that is so pronounced from the side. How his leg is up like that.
That's the thing I like the most about this statue are his legs.
I don't know what I'm doing here. I can't get this freaking piece in.
First time.
Maybe you have to put that one in first before we put the back one on.
Or maybe I'm doing it in the wrong.
Are you putting it in the wrong hole?
I might very well might be. I just thought that was the only. There's one more piece, so I might be doing it in the wrong place. Yep, wrong place. I should have watched the freaking video before I did this. I just wanted to be surprised. Okay.
Where the hell does that other one go?
Right here. See this?
Yeah, no, I mean the wider one you just had was that a. Where did you put that?
On the side right here.
Oh, okay.
Because
They fit in there very nicely and don't move around much.
No, they don't move around at all, really.
Wow, that is, yeah.
It's freaking beautiful. It's beautiful.
Sideshow needs to send me a $25 coupon, then I'll buy it. Let's see I'm checking to see right now if I got one.
All right, so let me check the lightsaber.
My son keeps telling me I need to get this. Just constantly telling me.
Well,
it's his favorite.
You should get it.
Yeah, I'm going to. I'm just waiting.
Yeah, since we go together, I'm kind of feeling good about my decision.
Yeah?
I think it's a bit gratuitous. I don't know.
No way, dude.
No way. Man.
Now it just got like twice as big with that lightsaber.
Oh, it's freaking awesome, though, dude.
Is it his old lightsaber?
No, it's got the hook thing on top.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
No, it's not the one.
It's not the one we got.
Right. Because that hook is way too small.
Yeah, it's freaking cool.
Huh.
Let's look at the.
Got the two heads to choose from, right?
Yeah. Wow.
Which one are you going with?
I'm not sure. I got to look at them.
Surprisingly, I like the big horn ones. I don't usually like it.
So Mark has a little hint for you.
If you enter their drawings on Sideshow, like for art prints, they instantly say, "Oh, what is that on the Facebook page, or is it on the actual?"
No, like on their website, they often have drawings. Like
drawings.
Yeah, you basically just sign up for it. You enter in your email address and then.
Mm.
All right, so let me see if I can get this to focus on him.
Okay.
Where would that be?
So that's his what? Constipated look? What is that?
He's just angry. So there's that one. And then let's see if I can put it in front of you.
Oh wow, yeah. I would have to go with that one, I think.
Yeah. Definitely. All right, I gotta find this.
Look, he's talking in the mic. Look at him.
It must be a bitch for him to put a shirt on. Maybe that's why he's always shirtless.
It's almost like spider legs, like his
It's like he's singing.
spider
It's
legs.
like he's singing in the microphone.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's pretty. The horn one is pretty amazing. Looks really good.
Going with that one.
I'm gonna put it on now and see.
Hey, Chris, if you go
Yeah.
to the homepage and go scroll all the way to the bottom,
Okay.
in the center column, there's a giveaways link.
All the way to the bottom.
In the shop, underneath the shop with us column, the second to last one in that column says contests and giveaways.
Oh, are you looking on your
Here,
your
see this here? Down here.
shop with us.
Dang, dude.
There it is.
Wow. Yeah, that looks it looks good from there, I think.
It's amazing.
From that angle.
I'm not gonna say this is like. If you had to pick one of them, you should get Ventress.
Yeah.
Ventress is unbelievable, but if you can get two of them, this is amazing.
If you have the means, I highly recommend you pick one up.
I can't go past that because his lightsaber is going to hit the.
Yeah.
All right, I entered.
Yeah, but make sure it's like a Star Wars one that you're entering.
No, well, there aren't any. There's just
Oh, no.
Venom and Poison Ivy.
Okay.
There's only two.
See what happens.
Closer.
See what happens.
Boy, that Poison Ivy looks young.
Yeah,
Jailbait.
yeah. And the boobs look weird.
There we go. Get a little tighter here.
There we go. Sweet. I got one. Thank you, Mark. That's awesome.
Yeah, this thing's
Oh, you
crazy,
got one?
dude.
Really?
Yeah, it came in instantly.
Nice.
Question is, can I use it on a
That's why I said use a Star Wars one.
pre-order? Well, that's what I mean, like a pre-order.
What are your thoughts, Matt? Talk about the details, man.
It's really nice. I mean, I get the idea. I get why people are kind of thrown off by the physics of it, right?
Yeah. Mhm.
I understand that. I always felt he was force jumping, like force pushing off of something and breaking it in the meantime, you know what I mean? And so for me, it works really, really well. It's super stable, surprisingly. And I think because Ventress has the red color in her garments or whatever, her
Yeah.
cloak and all that stuff, you see more variation of the color, right? You see more like darks and like different variations. I mean, this is black, so you're not going to get as much variation to it, but it still has texture. It still has, the ends are kind of frayed, and they have they look like the ends of his robes are dirty. It's beautiful. His freaking legs are amazing.
How's the paint on them? Does it have any variation in the metal, or is it just one solid color?
I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. It looks like it has variation to it.
Like, it's not weathered at all? Is it?
It is weathered. Yeah. It's got like I don't know how to explain it. It's got this like, I don't know. It looks metal. Like however they made it, wherever they painted on it, it looks like it's this like, metal that's been out in the, sitting out in the freaking desert a little bit. I mean, it's not like crazy weathered, but it does have a little bit something to it. It's not just like one color. You know what I mean?
Sure.
It's really nice. It's really nice. And the details on it are really, really good. Obviously they knew that was a big part. Like it's like massive part of this. They had to get that right.
Mhm.
Um,
What do you think of the base?
I think the base looks good. I think every now and then it suffers from the same thing the Ventress one does, where it's a little soft in certain areas.
Mhm.
Like it looks a tiny, like it can kind of look a little plasticky in certain areas, but they did a pretty, especially where he's jumping off and the things are coming, like all the rocks are coming up. They did a good job, I think, there with the variations of it looks more like rock there. Palpatine, whatever. Like Palpatine, I could kind of like I don't really care so much about. Like he's got this dark. You see, it's like darker under his eyes there.
Oh, yeah.
In his eyes. He's got this like dark thing there. Not a huge fan of that. I think the Palpatine thing was a nice like thought that like, oh, we could do this thing, but it just doesn't. It kind of doesn't feel the best in this base.
Sure.
But it works. It works.
Yeah, he's supposed to be Palpatine's enemy. So
yeah, no, I get it. I think they could have easily on both of these done the Mythos style bases with this stuff coming out of it.
Absolutely agree.
Very easily. It would not have been hard. And I'm really bummed they didn't do that.
I don't know what they were thinking.
I don't either. And it would have saved them. It might have saved them a lot of like sculpting time because you have that one base that's the same, and then you just do a little bit coming out of it. And everyone would have understood why, because it's a Mythos statue. Like you don't need to do more than that.
What is this? Who's joining? Is somebody joining us?
Oh gosh. Don't get sick, Jason.
I don't know. Should we add him? He's got no video.
I don't know. Is he trying to get video?
Let's see. We'll add him, see if he's there.
No video.
Oh, you're just
No
audio.
video.
Audio, Jason.
I'm just chilling. Yeah.
All right.
So we can't see sick Jason too.
Man, I'm hurting.
What do you think, Jay?
I dig it a lot more than I thought, man.
Dude, it's so pretty. I'll say this: the Darth Maul is a lot more like, obviously a lot more menacing and a lot more like, it's like the action pose is crazy. Like this is the action pose is nuts that they put into this thing.
Yeah, he looks really good.
He looks really good, and I think I might do that horned look on him. It's so different.
It's the best look, yeah.
It's so cool.
I like that you have that ability. I like that you can change it up.
It's really nice that you can change it up, yeah, for sure. But look, guys, both heads are fantastic. They both.
The previous statues, I don't know if you had. But Sideshow did a few Maul statues. I think the previous ones you either had like the Chicken Walker Maul, where he had the big horns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just had regular Maul. So you either had to have both or one or the other. The fact that they give you both options, I think, is great.
Dude, it's really, really good.
Wow, man, that looks a lot nicer than I expected.
Yeah, dude. Well, what I feel like we're finding out, and Steve, you mentioned this before. I feel like we're finding out that all of their Mythos statues are actually really damn good. Like they've really put the time and effort to make them really good. Like even the Palpatine, I'm really interested to see how you like that, Steve.
Yeah.
It just seems like the more people get them in hand, the more we find out that everyone likes all of them. Like
it'll be it's very odd though that the Palpatine has mixed media though. It's the only one that does.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, that's right.
I'm kind of bummed.
Is his whole robe mixed media?
His outer robe is, yeah.
Okay.
Cloth.
That's a bummer that they did that, but whatever. I don't know. It does look like a nice material. That'll be interesting to see what
You're not getting Palpatine, Matt?
Not yet. I don't have a plan to. Like
Yeah.
I haven't been planning to. So I don't know. Maybe if I see some more reviews on it and Steve's pictures and some, maybe I don't know.
Now, Steve, you're going for Palpatine, but not Maul, correct?
Correct. I'm getting Palpatine tomorrow.
Okay.
Is that
Any
because
reason
you
why
have
you-
the original Maul?
No, I won't belabor this point. I cannot get over the fact that the pose. I mean, let's say what Matt says is right. He's doing a force jump. Well, then why is his skirt up in the air? If he's moving forward, his skirt should be down because the wind should be pushing it down. He's going into the wind. Skirt should be down. If he's landing, then his knee should not be up. So it doesn't make sense to me that he's going forward or he's landing. And so when I look at it, and then when I look at it from this angle, the other thing I just see is just things are going every single direction, right? The line of the lightsaber is over here, the skirt's spread out, and then the face is falling backwards. The pose is schizophrenic to me, and so yeah, I can't get it for whatever reason. I can't go over. I mean, it looks freaking great. The colors and the head, everything looks great about it except for the pose.
Can I ask, what are you guys' thoughts on the fact that the base is Palpatine?
I think it makes sense. He's Palpatine's his enemy.
Okay.
It doesn't. I don't feel anyway. I don't feel either way. It doesn't bother me at all.
It makes me wonder, do they put into consideration, like when you look at one of the first Sideshow Mauls where he's just sort of got that strut going on. It looks amazing. And then even the XM, he's in a more aggressive position, dynamic position, and it's done very well. So I wonder if they look at that, or even the Obi-Wan, and they take into consideration, the hair is blowing one way, and we can joke about it, but this is legitimate. The hair is blowing one way, the cape's blowing the other way. It does because we're so used to seeing stuff and putting two and two together in our minds. When something is off, it sticks out. It really stands out.
Mm-hmm.
So I wonder if they pick up on that.
Yeah. For me, it really stands out.
I agree.
What? Really? I'm not the only one?
No, I think the pose is what threw me off to begin with. I mean, it looks fantastic. I can't take that away from it. Yeah, it looks fantastic. The detail on it is they nailed it. But the pose does it irks me a little bit.
Yeah, the footprint that thing's taking up. I don't know what.
Yeah,
Matt's gonna have. It's gonna take up an entire section. Huh, Matt?
It looks like it comes out far rather than against the wall.
Yeah, and you barely can see Chris from here from this angle, but that Palpatine is falling backwards, right?
How far does
it's going way back?
How deep is it from like the base to the back?
I read. What did I read? It was like 24 inches or something. Let me.
Okay, but I mean from like so if you take the back of the base. If you're going to put it up against the wall, how far away from the wall does it need to be? That's
depending upon what angle you put it at, right? Because a lot of times you can use a little trick and rotate it a little bit, and its depth it changes. Yeah. But the deepest depth is 17 inches. Okay, so the deepest depth is 17 inches. Wait, yeah, 17 inches deep is at its deepest part.
Matt, pull him up on full screen and turn it so you can like I can see, so I can see how deep I have to keep it away from a wall.
Rotate it a little bit.
The other way.
The other way. Freeze right there. All right, go back a little bit. Stop right there.
Okay, so
I'm going to measure it?
Yeah, measure like from the back of the base to like the farthest thing that sticks out, whether it be Palpatine or, you know what I mean? Like if you're going to put it up against the
head
wall.
to the tip of the lightsaber, I think.
No, what I'm asking is, okay, if you want to put it up against the wall, how
18
far?
18 inches.
Oh, okay.
No, Matt, do you understand what I'm asking?
Yeah, that's what it is. From the depth, from Palpatine all the way to the tip of his lightsaber.
Okay, but what about from the back of the bottom, okay, the bottom of the base, like the
Yep.
ring on the bottom, okay, to whatever sticks out, like whether it's the tip of Palpatine's hat or the lightsaber, what comes out first.
Oh, so you're trying to figure out if you had to put it on a shelf, what is
The base is 12. The base is 12 inches.
Okay.
And
So
nothing sticks out further than Palpatine in the back.
Okay, but but how far? I don't know if I'm explaining myself.
Yeah,
right.
so Chris, what you're asking is, what is the narrowest shelf that you could put that on?
Yes.
Right, that fully supports the base, and I think that's 12 inches because I think from the back,
everything can stick out in front of it.
Okay, well, that makes it better for me actually.
Right, yeah, and then the rest of it, as Matt just said, the rest of it would hang off.
Right. Okay, hang out front.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Because see, that's the exact opposite problem I have with XM Boba Fett. Like it sticks out far. It's got to be far away from a wall.
The friggin' problem with Boba Fett is put that rifle in his hand, and he is. I for my billy case, I couldn't put any shelves in my billy case. I had to dedicate an entire half of my billy to that because of how tall he is with that rifle.
And you had to go sideways, right? You couldn't stick it out.
No, I was actually. Well, I'm trying to remember. I may have had to rotate it a little bit, but not a lot. He fits in my billy, except depth wise.
Yeah,
he is probably. I think he might be on a 45.
It's crazy big.
But that gun, man, that just gun. It's like
it's crazy.
It's
crazy.
And then your alternative is, they give you a swap out, right? But the alternative is this dinky little gun, and it looks like shit, Plus, it's made out of vinyl, that gun, or something, because the stock is all bent. On
the flames vinyl too.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it's like, all right, I'm not going to use this dinky little gun. He's got to have the heavy hardware.
Yeah, he's got to have the EE.
Yeah.
So how are you doing, Jason? Are you on your deathbed or what?
I'm all right.
He's fine, dude. Listen to him.
No, just under the weather.
So, Jason, you're just going to get Ventress, is that right?
Right now, Ventress is the only thing I have coming in, but I don't know. I'm debating Maul. The problem with Maul too is that he's a character you got to be careful not to overkill with.
You do have a lot of choice for Maul.
Yeah, that's the thing, and there's definitely no shortage. I got the bus. I got the older hilt. I got the new one coming in. I got the hot toy. I got a few. So it's just one of those things where I just want to be careful too, not to have too many variations.
So Matt, what do you think about the way they painted the tattoos on his body? Do you think that it stays in the lines well enough, or because in the pictures, if you look really close to the tattoos, you can see clearly the paint sometimes goes beyond the border of the tattoo, sometimes stays within. But I'm guessing to the naked eye, it doesn't look that bad.
No, it doesn't look that bad at all.
Yeah,
just up close.
Yeah, I think if you got really, honestly, like, that's a tough one, right? That would be tough to get right.
The picture you just took of the horns, that's a great photo. That's well done.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to play around with this a little bit, because to the eye, he's not shiny, right? And it's hard to take a picture of him that doesn't make it look like he's shiny. I think that's probably the same that goes for some of these bases. It doesn't help to have a bunch of light on it necessarily, wow. But to the eye, he's not super shiny. And so that's kind of, with some of these photos, this can be tough to get, but that's pretty amazing. Like it's and what Steve's talking about is, some of these little areas with the tattoos and stuff. Yeah. You can see a little bit of getting onto this. Like, I think that's just really hard to get. Should they be getting it right? Probably, but
it's going to be incredibly hard to get right. But
You can't tell though. I mean, like, to be completely honest, I'm sitting right here, and you mentioning that now I can see some of it, but I can't really, that was never something I saw from the outset.
you're welcome.
No, it's fine. I don't actually can't even. I can hardly tell any of it is like that.
You know what?
Um,
So with the Asajj and the Maul, well, especially looking at this image, they actually hurt the Obi-Wan even more. So you remember how Rob was saying the Boba Fett, Corey Boba Fett looked a little washed out.
Right.
Yep.
Steve,
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I forget what term you use, but you guys know what I mean. So I feel like the Boba, not the Boba Fett, the Obi-Wan suffers from the same type of, his armor has that same type of grayscale sort of overspray, where the Asajj and the Maul are just so, fine and so detailed.
Yeah, I agree.
No shit. No.
Okay.
Fuck.
What?
No, I just ordered it, but I ordered something. I messed up on the order, but I ordered it.
Oh, good.
But I just messed something up on it. So.
They're
But,
Star Wars junkies.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can find the photo that Rob sent me of his Macquarie. Unless that went to all of us. Did it go to you guys too?
I think I saw it in the
It was in our group chat. Okay.
Yeah, the group chat.
Yeah, I'll see if I can find that and pull it up.
I'm gonna see if I can take a picture of the legs a little closer for you guys.
Yeah, I just ordered it. I tried using that coupon and it didn't work on a pre-order.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. Oh well. $25.
That barely covers tax or shipping. That drives me nuts.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna share a picture of my display. Let's see. Pull this up. So this is how I have them displayed right now.
See, look at the classic Maul.
Yeah, it looks nice.
Yeah. I think it. What's good is that Maul's a little bit understated compared to her.
Sure.
Yeah.
If they were both like crazy.
See, I've never been a fan of that Maul. I mean, I don't mind it. It doesn't bother me. I just never been a big fan of it. But it does look good in that display. It looks really nice.
Yeah,
I have a question though.
Yeah.
What is he reaching for? Like, he has his lightsaber in his hand already. What he's not.
Yeah, but
that would be like force pulling a lightsaber.
Doesn't he have a hand with a stick?
Yeah, he has a swap out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But isn't that the lightsaber hand?
And both of them have the swap out.
I think he can have both the lightsaber and a stick, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I believe so.
The thing is, yeah, I kind of see this as force. The other thing I see, Chris, and you've done martial arts, is I feel like this is more of an open-handed martial arts pose, as opposed to reaching for anything.
Okay.
So.
Steve, what are those two Asajj hilts? Who makes those?
Those are Disney Legacy.
Oh, okay. You like them?
I think that they're probably the weakest of all the
Really?
Legacy sabers.
Okay.
Nobody does Asajj sabers that I know of. So we'll have to. If I did see some, I'd go out and I'd get them.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you're right. That's interesting. Nobody does make them. I should have assumed. I think the Force Effects ones, but they're pretty much the Legacy sabers. They're two in the same, right?
The Force Effects are probably. I don't know. I think these are extra wide because of the Legacy electronics. I'm really learning that the Legacy electronics are extremely bulky.
Steve?
Yeah.
Put up Hugo's comment.
Hugo. Oh yeah. So we have Chris's collection tour is on our channel. Just go to the Spotlight playlist, and he's in the Spotlight playlist.
It's so
Very
shitty
old.
though. We need to do another one.
It's pretty shitty, yeah.
It's a really shitty one.
As soon as I get things together, right, we'll do another one on. But didn't we do yours, Steve? We just did yours too.
Is mine?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yours
you're
is
right.
up
Yeah,
there.
we did mine. We did mine
Yeah,
too.
you did
Yeah.
yours. That's the problem with everybody. Everyone's like, yeah, we can do mine as soon as I get this and that and put this
Well,
together.
no, but
which Chris is actually in the midst of doing that
Yeah.
stuff right now. But
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Steve,
both Chris
didn't
and
you do
mine.
yours? Yeah, I thought
Yeah.
so.
Yeah. I couldn't remember. I forgot about that. I was thinking about the one I did, but that's on my own personal channel.
And we're going to be doing Parmender soon.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
That'll be fun.
Look forward to that.
So luckily, I've gotten 2 statues that don't have any breaks on them. So
Congratulations.
as usual, pretty much. But
So Matt, not only does your stuff actually get delivered, but it gets delivered unbroken.
it does, yeah.
Here we go.
It also, to be fair, it's only going from LA to here.
To be
So
fair,
So this
that
is the-
wouldn't, they're not sending it super far.
This is the paint that Rob was showing, and the place where it looks the crappiest is this silver on the inside edge of the cheek.
Yeah, sure.
Mhm.
Looks pretty shitty the way that happened there, and yeah, the detail on the rangefinder and the
What's this? What is this
weathering.
thing?
This is the Macquarie concept.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Concept fat. So when Rob looked at this, he's like, "Yeah, I don't like this." So he's getting it painted.
Good old John Bird.
Yeah,
love
Did
that.
you guys see my comment? I was like, I'd love to have a John Bird at home. To
I
paint.
know, seriously.
Yeah, that'd be great.
but I could see why he wants to get this repainted.
Steve, I sent you the metal, the leg, the
Leg details.
Maul's
Okay,
robot leg.
I'll pull that up.
Jason, do you have 3 feet of snow at your house?
Just under.
Wow, we have 2 foot, and it's like,
We got
Man,
nailed.
we in Colorado, I would say this year we probably have had less than 12 inches total the whole year.
we haven't had much until yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, it started snowing yesterday morning and never stopped.
It rained a couple days ago.
So, okay. So let's talk about this a little bit. Now, I don't have what I've seen like in the show as a reference, so I really can't tell. I always struggle when I see metal things like this that are one single color throughout, right? I mean, I kind of would think that the washers or the bolts or the metal on the inner, like the spring here. There's a
Yeah,
spring there.
that's one thing that if you got painted, if you had someone paint, this again, the legs could look a lot better in terms of that kind of thing, Steve.
Yeah,
Right.
that's a lot
I'm-
of detail. It's like
what I'm
opening
saying
a-
is,
Good.
what I'm saying is the outside of the leg, the metal part of the leg has variation, that texture to it
Uh-huh.
that to me looks very good.
You can see it here.
Yeah, it looks really good. It looks really
yeah,
nice. I
right.
can understand the inside of it, what you're talking about, though.
Yeah, I would like. Jason, I've said this to you before with some of the weapons, right? When the weapons are all painted a single color from the stock to the barrel to the muzzle, right? Then it's like, that's not how guns look like in the real world. In the real
It's
world,
not natural looking.
there's variations in the metal. So I see what Matt's talking about, where it's not a single color, and that's nice. But internally here, I would expect variations in the paint color.
There's a lot of detail there for there not to be at least 4 or 5 different versions of
Yeah,
hues and
but it is great detail. It's pretty cool detail, right?
Nice.
it is.
Yeah, very nice.
I think I might have to touch it up a little bit when I get mine.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
could definitely
sure.
weather some of that stuff, and it would look really good.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna have to leave it and put it on my shelf and let it do its thing.
I think this would look good if like the outer plates, like these plates were one color, and then the inner mechanics were like a slightly darker color. I think that.
Yeah,
that would be
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
agree
that'd be
with that.
simple. That'd be a simple fix.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the only other things you see where the cloak comes up over his hip there
Yeah.
at the top.
Uh-huh.
There between that and the next piece of garment, there is a gap in there, a little
Uh-huh.
small gap. Which
Uh-huh.
that's a Sideshow thing, I think. You know, they're. I'm guessing maybe that varies between statue to statue depending on how that piece sits in there. I don't know.
Yeah.
Is there color and texture in the cloak, in the skirt?
Yeah.
Is there?
Yeah, there's
I can
texture
see the
and
texture. I mean, is there different colors?
there is, yeah, especially at the ends. It's like it's got this like different color variations at the very ends.
Cool.
It's harder to tell like the Ventress they had more to play with because of the color. So they could darken certain areas and make it look better. The black, I feel like it kind of is going to depend on where you put it, what kind of light is shining on it, you know, shadows and all that stuff. It's really pretty though. I don't think it's as good as the Ventress. I think the Ventress is amazing. Like top notch. This is very good though. I really like it.
Yeah, the first one out of the gate was absolutely the best one.
Yeah. And
Then
I
it
was
downhill from there.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out what I was going to do. I was thinking about getting the older Maul, Mythos Maul. So I was kind of debating what to do there, but I'm glad I got this one. I like this one, but I like I like the dynamic pose on this one better. He looked just.
That is one of the main differences between the old Mythos and the new Mythos. Is the new Mythos have a lot more energy, a lot more movement in the poses, whereas the old ones were poses, right?
Yeah.
More static.
But I mean, Ben Kenobi. I mean, my gosh, you can't. It just doesn't get better than that.
Love that thing. Yeah.
Like even Asajj is as good as she is. Like that Ben Kenobi's unbelievable.
The Kenobi tells a story.
Out of all of your Mythos, Kenobi's the one you guys like the most.
It's the best.
Yeah.
It's got so much detail on the backpack. It's got the freaking the cape is unbelievable when you get it. Like you pull that thing out and you're like, this thing is massive.
Yeah, it's thick.
It's so thick and heavy, and you put it on, and then just kind of the way I don't have the lightsaber with him because I just can't fit it anywhere. But if you especially if you put the lightsaber on, it really does, like Steve said, it tells a story. It's beautiful.
It does. I mean, all the different hilts that he has attached to it, and the different gear. He's got his general armor attached to it. The Tusken Raider sticks, the gaffy sticks on it. Just
the thing they got right with those was the original Mythos was that even though not all of them are dynamic, like Vader is not quite dynamic. They're more dramatic. They sort of tell a story, in their own right. But with the Obi-Wan, he's got both that dramatic, story where you can sort of envision what he's doing, but it also has that dynamic pose to him, and they did it really well. They executed that really, really well.
I saw somebody was selling the Mythos Maul today on Mad Titan for $600.
Wow, that's cheap.
Not bad.
True.
It's a good deal.
Yeah, that's not bad.
So Andrew says, so no one is getting Kenobi.
No way.
Not yet.
Yeah.
I think Steve is thinking about it, right?
I'm thinking about it. I gotta, it's one of those things where it's like, you just gotta get rid of your completionist perspective where you want to get everything Kenobi.
Even if they fix the hair, I still wouldn't like it.
I gotta see something more than a render. When they get rid of I'm trying to remember, Matt, did they actually have the actual statue?
Yes.
On Sideshow, they did.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
And it would look. I think when we saw it, here's the problem. First of all, Sideshow's staff are a bunch of jock idiots that have no idea what they're doing with anything that they do. So, you got someone in there posing a cape like a box, literally like it went across and down, and it looked horrible. Like there's no way to make that look good. And if you could make the cape flow better, maybe it would help. But the problem is, again, it's not. I don't feel like Kenobi is different than this. Where this, I can say he's doing a force jump and it's forcing everything up as he's about to go off or something like that. I can explain this away in Star Wars terms, but like Kenobi, like his hair's going in one direction, his cape's going another direction, and then the smoke behind him is going the same direction as his hair. It's like really just doesn't make sense. I really want to like it because I want it. I want
What is Doctor Strange's cape's name? Where the cape has its own its own personality. He's got Doctor Strange's cape on, and that
he's trying to get away from him.
But is
I think even the battle droid is falling the wrong way, isn't he?
I don't know. There's a lot.
I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Both of his feet are on the battle droid, right?
No.
No, it's not like he's surfing on two battle droid.
I thought he was parts. Captain Morganing on the battle droid, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think he's doing like a Victor's tunnel.
But isn't both of his feet on two different parts of the battle droid?
We'll have to take a look.
Yeah, see, what I really do like about that Mythos Kenobi is the helmet. I think the helmet's freaking cool.
Oh,
and I could.
Does he have a swap out?
Yes.
Oh, he does have the swap out.
He's got the helmet swap
you're
out.
right. You're right, Chris. This is ridiculous. He's got 1 foot on a leg, 1 foot on a shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, that's not even practical.
I mean, whatever, guys. If he's walking through a graveyard of those things, I mean, you're gonna step on shit like that. Like that doesn't bother
but you're not gonna stop and pose for a picture.
No, but the smoke and fire behind him wouldn't be blowing the opposite direction as his cape. That's a bigger
physics
issue.
problem.
That's an issue. And then once you put the head on, the cloak, the cloak, the cape, and then all his clothing is going the right direction, and then his hair's going the other direction. Yeah, like the smoke and the fire stuff is behind it, and the smoke and the fire looks like a bunch of confetti blowing up from the ground. It's like
I actually would probably like it more. Okay, so cape is the cape mixed media or no?
Yes.
Okay, so I probably would like it more if it didn't have him standing on a battle droid. If it was just standing on a rock, I think I'd like that more.
Yeah, sure.
There was a photo, some custom maker. Oh, it was okay. There's a custom maker, I think it's Zion, that showed just a silhouette, not the actual full render of Ahsoka standing on one of those like 6-legged droids with the rounded head and the nose cannon. You know what I'm talking about? Let me. She's standing on I'll go find it. She's standing on the carcass of a one of those. Gosh, I wish I remember the name of that droid. I don't think it's Spider Droid, but it was so cool. It was so different. It wasn't a stupid battle droid. It was a much bigger. Let me see if I can go find it.
Yeah, but see, someone's Marco's saying just put the cape flowing the other direction. The Obi-Wan is fixed. I don't know if the cape. I think the cape is actually positioned so that you're supposed to have it flow that way, because if you look at the actual like clothing, it's going that direction. So I think they're wanting everything to go that direction. I just maybe I don't know. Maybe they didn't want to mess his hair up, so they actually just kept it like they. I don't know. It's just
you're right there, Chris. You're gonna be joining me.
Yeah, I'm getting sick right now. Actually, just starting to.
Feeling that tickle, huh?
Sneezing and runny nose.
Hunter says wildfires, smoke, and fires going in all directions because of the wind. Yeah, I mean, okay.
Justifying the shit out of it.
If he's standing if he's standing in front of if it's a wildfire and there's droids all over the ground, okay, maybe. Listen, that's fine. Like you could have gusts of wind that do different things to different. I understand that. It just feels a little inconsistent. Like it feels a little inconsistent to me, but I really want to like it. I love the Mythos line. I would love to get pretty much all of them.
Would you get another Obi-Wan like that?
I would be really tempted to. I don't know if I would or not, but
since you already have an Obi-Wan statue.
No, but he's a Jedi. I like the Jedi stuff. So many dark side things. I want to get more light side stuff.
Because it's
telling you, Ahsoka on a wolf would be so amazing.
It's not gonna happen.
Thanks for reminding me, DJ.
It's just never gonna happen. The Sideshow Mythos 1/6
Yeah, here it
is
is.
nice. Can't imagine how good.
All right, I
that-
think I'm going to remove the name from the maker on this one because I don't think he cares to have his name shared. But let me go ahead and save this off, and then I'll show you. Save it to downloads, and then I'll open it up. It's going to take a second. There it is. Okay, so let's share just that screen.
This a newer piece, Steve?
This was shared back in November. It's a teaser.
Okay.
And yeah, it doesn't look like there was a ton of progress made on it, but I think that this is a cool droid droid pose sort of thing. Let me stop screen, share screen, application window. This one. Let's see, his name is not on it. Nope.
That is cool.
Yeah, so we'll leave the name out and all that, but you know that to me, Chris, you remember the name of this droid?
I don't remember the name, no.
Okay, but
Oh wow.
wouldn't that be an awesome base to
That
have
would be.
Ahsoka flying off of? I think
Absolutely.
that'd be
That's radical.
yeah, it's a great idea.
I
don't know
really like that.
if anything will ever come of it,
Even that pose. Look at the pose she's in.
right?
It's almost like she's running and jumping up off it. Now, see,
Yeah.
physics-wise, that works because she's, taking down the droid, and now she's running and kind of holding off of it.
Yeah,
That works.
like with the Kenobi on the battle droid, it's like he climbs up and he's like, "Whoa, okay, take the picture, hurry,
Yeah.
before I fall." You know.
Yeah,
It's-
I mean,
It's pretty great.
I don't know. It'll be interesting. I mean, if you do end up getting a Steve, if that does happen, that'll
Yeah.
be interesting to see the quality in hand of that thing. Because I mean, look, it's what's crazy is all these Mythos statues are coming out pretty damn good. Like in hand, they're really nice. So who knows? I don't know, man. Could be. That's not for a while though, right? The thing didn't come out for. When did we see that?
It's not even up for sale, and comics is right. It's the dwarf spider droid.
It's not up for sale yet, Steve.
No, Kenobi. No,
I wonder if they're gonna.
I don't think it is. Well, let me take a look.
Kenobi's not for sale.
No, okay.
I wonder if they're gonna adjust anything for the.
I hope they do. They
Yeah, me
they
too.
can put a lot more work into that.
I agree.
So here's the dwarf spider droid. What this looks like.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's a good idea. It'd be cool. That'd be
Yeah.
freaking huge. but yeah.
Creative, but the problem is a lot of these are just renders.
Yeah, sure.
I can't believe we haven't seen the Ahsoka premium format yet. Nothing.
Did they tease it? I'm trying to remember.
They just
They
put up
teased the
a
owl.
teaser, yeah, with the logo, and that was it.
These people.
Usually they release it in like a week or two, after they tease it like that for a statue like that, but
Yeah.
not that. That'd be a instant moneymaker.
I'm glad I was at least able to open these finally. I usually put these somewhere.
Were you itching?
Yeah, I mean, towards the end, yeah, I was kind of like every time I come into my office, I'm like, 2 giant boxes just sitting there.
I think you called me like twice today. Did you get it yet? Did you get it
I'm
yet?
like, gosh, Chris, like your mail problems are so frustrating.
Really kind of disappointed that you didn't wait for me, Matt.
I called him, man. When you said
For-
it, you're like, "Oh, Chris
Wait for you to get your next statue.
Yeah, my emperor.
Steve's like, I already got my Asajj. I didn't wait. I just opened it. Now you need to wait for me to get my other statue
Yep, that's
and
what it
open
works.
your Asajj. Yeah.
I think the mailroom gods have cursed me after I bitched out that woman.
Well, that's what you get, Chris.
Hmm. She deserved it.
No. She might have deserved it, but if you were nicer, you might have that Asajj by now. Something to think about.
Yeah, but this is coming. This is the Asajj. What? Oh, that's coming UPS. That lady is USPS.
That's right.
Yeah.
She's the one that was holding back the boba, right?
Yep. She held the boba for a month, and she sent my Iron Spider back to China.
Oh, she
Which I
did that
still
with a
don't
smile.
have. Yeah, she loved that one. She almost sent something back to Australia once on
She
me.
sent it back to China.
Instead
Oh
of sending it
man,
a mile down the road to my house, which
Get
she
outta
knows who
here,
I am, she sent it back to China.
yeah, she's angry, man.
And I had to pay $60 to ship it back.
That's
And you know what she did,
crazy,
Matt?
dude.
She spiked it. She was throwing it back in
Yeah,
the local mail.
They have
Dude,
no
that's
incentive.
crazy.
They have no incentive to do a good job.
No.
That's the problem. No
Nope.
Chris, I'd be concerned she's smearing COVID all over your stuff before it comes out. You might want to be careful.
I'd take COVID over her smearing anything else on it for sure.
Oh my gosh. So dangerous.
Yeah.
So Chris, you should be getting yours what, tomorrow then? Asajj?
I would think so. I would have thought it'd be here today. It said 1 business day delay, and that's it. And it was supposed to come today. It was supposed to come yesterday, but then it delayed it till today, and it didn't show up. So, and everybody's driving around here. The roads are fine now, so it's not like
Yeah.
they've been here.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah. But I'll get it tomorrow. I'll open up and take some pictures before Steve does.
Yeah.
Well, I do have to say congrats to Sideshow for putting out a couple amazing statues. They've done a pretty damn good job with these Mythos pieces. So I'm
Yeah.
really excited to see the Emperor start coming out and seeing some reviews on that. I'm sure Steve, you'll put up some pictures and stuff from yours. It'll be fun to see those. So that's gonna be cool. But
Is anybody interested in that lightsaber I put up today from Corban? Is that?
It's cool.
Is that
Star
Star
Killer? Yeah, Star Killer.
Yeah. Did you see it, Jason?
I didn't know. I've been off the grid today.
It's
What was
coming
it?
with. It's a Star Killer V3,
3.
and it's coming with what's his face's signature?
Sam Whitworth signature.
Whitwer.
Really?
Where did he
Yeah.
play Starkiller?
In the
In the
video
game.
It's his face.
Force Unleashed.
Yeah, it's actually him.
I love that game too. I'm not like
it's
video game player, but that game was awesome.
Such a good game, dude. It's
Dude,
such
when
a
I
good
first
game.
realized you can like take stormtroopers and like spin them and fling them, I was like, oh shit.
Dude, it's so awesome, and it really does look exactly like him. It's crazy. So yeah, that's actually really cool. Do you know what the cost was on that? The price was on that?
There was no cost. He said it was.
Is it out yet, Chris?
He said it's going to be on pre-order
Corban's Facebook. You can find it there.
in
I'll
February
take a peek.
15th or something like that. It was.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, it looked really nice. I'm definitely thinking about it.
Oh yeah,
I want one of those stands he uses.
Yeah,
did he ever get back to you about them?
I didn't get a response. No, Okay.
You can PM him. Someone was asking him, and he said, "Yeah, just PM me, and I'll tell you who makes them."
Oh, okay. I see the 3D printed versions, but those ones they're an eyesore.
I wish they were a different color though, other than gold.
They gotta be, right? Like a powder black, or
Yeah.
it's gotta be a different color.
Yeah, it's got to be other colors.
Yeah, I've decided I'm not going to get any stands for my sabers. I think they clutter up the display. I'm just going to go with them just laying.
Just laying down.
Yeah, and occasionally a little bit of a clear acrylic
That's what I have right now.
things that
So.
boost it up a little bit. But I don't think they need stands. I know, Matt. I kind of wonder because I know you're not a big fan of stands with your Hot Toys.
No.
Do you think you need stands for your sabers?
Not necessarily. I don't know I don't know how I would put them next to things at this point. Like I've thought about it a couple times. I kind of think I'm going to wait until I have a certain amount of them and I might put them in between helmets. They just don't like putting them in between helmets. They don't go with the helmets. They don't go with the X-Wing helmets.
Yeah.
But they would look very nice, like displayed in between them kind of. Cause like there's room in between them. So I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I just don't have enough.
I really like the vertical stands rather than horizontal.
Yeah. Yeah, they can look good, but you're right, Steve. They can also clutter. So I'm not quite sure.
Yeah.
What I'm gonna do.
Yeah. I for the longest time, I've been kind of like delaying getting stands for them. And it just, as time's gone on, I'm like, you know what? I think this looks fine without a stand. I think I'll go with that.
Yeah.
You can't stand them all vertical. Some of them Some of them aren't smooth on the hilt or the emitter. Some of them you have to go horizontal. Like,
That's one thing I think hilts look really nice with Hot Toys. Like either laying in front of them or next to them or whatever. They look really nice because they aren't overwhelming for the display. Like it's just another thing you can add to them, kind of. I think it looks really good. I'm not collecting Hot Toys anymore, really, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna. I don't know what I'm gonna do. It would be nice at some point if I got a Leia of some. I mean, I guess I have the NYC one, but
you're looking for a Leia statue or Hot Toy?
Yeah, maybe at some point, so that I could actually display the Leia saber next to it.
NYC has a Slave Leia coming out.
No, I don't want that. I've got the Leia Bausch. I like that one. I would rather put like a what's it called? The bomb. Yeah, the detonator next to that. And right now I'm still figuring out how I'm gonna put all this. I gotta figure out my stuff out.
It's getting very crowded there, Matt.
I know.
Statues.
I still have all this space over here I'm gonna do stuff with. So I'm fine. I just gotta do it. I gotta do it. So I have 2 Detolfs sitting right here next to me that I can put stuff in, but I want to end up getting rid of all my Detolfs eventually, pretty much. So
I went to IKEA this weekend to buy another Billy case, and they had maybe 1/10, maybe a fifth of their normal inventory in the store. IKEA is freaking empty.
Wow.
I couldn't believe it. I was shocked.
Just because they can't get anything in stock, or
I don't know what their deal is. They had no Billies at all.
Wow.
Which shocked me because usually they have tons. I kind of speculate, well, maybe they're just people are not going shopping and therefore it doesn't make sense for them to carry an inventory. Right.
So you went to you did the whole IKEA thing and didn't come out with anything. That's the worst.
Dude, I drove, it's 45 minutes one way.
Oh, what a waste.
So it sucked. I got all the way there and I'm like, and the guy looked it up. He said, well, we're going to get 120 of them next weekend. I'm like, oh, great. Thanks.
No, wow.
Did you at least get a hot dog and a Cinnabon?
No, I think I think that would push me into a crowd, and I don't need to be in a crowd.
No, but he did buy a futon and upgraded his kitchen. So he's like, well, there's no Billies, but I bought a futon and a desk. Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's amazing how that was. But IKEA is doing a thing where you can order ahead of time, and you pull up, and they have your order waiting to put into your car. So
that's kind of cool.
I think I'm going to do that next weekend when I go there.
That's a good idea.
A little curbside pickup. So they make the Billies in black? I didn't know that.
They make them in navy blue now.
Wow. Okay.
They had those in inventory. I was shocked. It was a navy blue. I'm like, really?
It's an interesting color.
Yeah. That kind of.
Well, then again, I mean, technically, it's just a bookcase, right, Steve?
Yeah, it's
basically
it's basically like a laminate on top of particle board.
All right, so navy blue isn't too far. All right, I can see that being that works.
Yeah, but you can't really think of too many people decorating their house with navy colored bookcases.
No, that's true.
But they
nobody buys navy furniture, anything.
Dude, my living room wall is navy blue.
Well, except you, Stacey.
You're artistic, so yeah.
Autistic? You mean
I'm just gonna say autistic or autistic.
Autistic?
Dude, wicked autistic, dude.
Maybe a little bit.
All right, guys, you good?
Yep.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, that was awesome.
All right.
I don't know if we're gonna do anything at the end of this week, or I'm not sure, but
the only thing that would have made this show better is if we had 2 of them to open.
I know. It would have been fantastic. It would have been
or if we could have seen Jason.
Yeah. I'd rather see Jason than any of us open anything at this point. I'd love to see what he looks like at this point.
Walking Walking Dead show comes to mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's probably all sweaty, hair, nice greasy hair.
Eyes are all
That's
red.
exact.
in the
Steve.
shot.
Yeah, Steve. That's exactly. My hair's like sticking to my forehead. I'm all greasy.
He
That's
looks like
exactly how. That's exactly how I am.
he looks like Horned Maul rather than the normal Maul. He's got a.
I had no energy to shower today.
All right, well, cool guys. Thanks everyone for checking this out and hanging out with us for a little bit. I don't know if we do anything else, Steve, coming up at all. Do we know?
No, when are we going to do Parminda?
Good question.
We have
Chris?
photos. We have photos for that.
Yeah, I put up the link of his. He sent me a whole.
Okay.
We should be able to do that soon.
Yeah, we can do that soon.
Yeah, soon.
And then we got to put it together and put it up. So,
Yep.
But yeah, we'll see. I'm not sure if we'll do anything until maybe we'll do something at the end of the week. We'll see who's around and all that stuff. And then obviously group therapy next week. And we're trying to figure out how to do more collector spotlights and some other stuff. We just
Product spotlights too.
need to do it. We just need to do it. That's all.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But it'll happen at some point. But all right. C3 says, whereabouts are you? And IKEA is that far away.
Oh, because she's in Colorado. Yeah, IKEA is like the southernmost extent of Denver, and I'm between Denver and Boulder. So
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. Brian says he loves his collector spotlights. Appreciate that. We definitely have some more in mind to do, and we're trying to figure out some other ones. So we'll have some coming up. We're just kind of lazy assholes after the holidays, and so we just need to get ourselves back into this.
The holidays definitely hit hard.
It did, yeah. And then Jason gets COVID a bunch of times, so it's we got to work in between the times Jason gets COVID, and then we'll figure it out. So.
Oh, glutton for punishment.
You come on here for it, Jason. You must love it.
I had to take my weekly beating.
That's right. Hugo, I'm not sure if we'll do a Friday stream. I think we might do something. We always get to the end of the week and we're like, man, let's do something. So we might jump on. We'll see. If Jason's feeling better, maybe we'll do a little like shooting the shit or something like that. So, all right, guys. Thank you. Have a great rest of the week, and we will catch you later. Peace out.